All right, guys, I'm back. Had to get me some food, man. I was hungry. Had to take off and go take care of some business real quick. But we got it done on time. Give me a second, people. I'm making sure. All right. Now, before I start the stream, I just want to say this. I had a bunch of people on my stream earlier that in the comment section saying stuff like, you ain't this and you ain't that and you're never gonna grow and this and this. I got 1,000 new subs in a couple of days. So if that's not growing, what is? The thing is, you guys seem to be upset. And look, they're already saying stuff like, oh, Kevin Samuels living in your head for free. I don't even talk about him as much as other people. I talk about him when something happens. When there's a topic, when something comes up, I talk about him. Other than that, I talk about other stuff. So this idea that they're trying to form is already a bad one. But it doesn't matter. They're upset. And I understand. I get it. You're mad because somebody's talking about your daddy. It's a damn shame. You guys want to control the message so bad. You want to control everything that's being said. If it's something you don't like, you want it gone. I don't care about Kevin Samuels the way y'all do. He's just a topic to me. That's all he ever was to me, was a topic. Just like all the rest of these people I talk about on here. They're just topics to me. I don't care about them in the least little bit. So you people who are upset, oh, you're not good. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Like I said, 1,000 subs in 2 days, but I'm not growing. Get out of here, man. You know how many people wish they could get that many subs in 2 days? Some people been on here for 2 years and don't have 1,000 subs. So just stop with all that. You got the slightest idea about me. You just mad because somebody called out your pappy. And if you had any spine or backbone, you wouldn't be on the internet treating some dudes you don't know like your dad. Anyways, guys, what we're here to talk about today is the stuff that's been going on in Atlanta. And I got a variety of videos. This stream ain't gonna be that long, but I just want to show you guys kind of what I've been talking about. So I'm gonna put these up and we're gonna do what we always do.
Fire during an overnight food delivery. Investigators say a DoorDash driver was shot multiple times before driving to a nearby fire station for help. CBS 46's Trayson Bragg has been on this story since the early morning hours. Trayson, what exactly happened here?
Well, investigators say that those shots rang out just after 2 this morning. I arrived here shortly after that driver arrived to this fire station. This is actually glass from his shot out windows. Now police officers are trying to track down the shooter.
All right, let's give you some context. This guy is a DoorDash driver, shows up to deliver some food, and somebody shoots him multiple times. This is Atlanta, Fulton County. This is the kind of stuff that's going on down there. It's turned into a lawless city because of Black Lives Matter, because of all these black politicians, the black mayor. It's turned into a lawless city. It's nothing but shootings, robberies, killings every day down there.
Atlanta now, an emergency effort.
Investigators say the DoorDash driver, now identified as 43-year-old Gerald Felder, was heading here to the Apple Tree Apartments off of Campbellton Road in southwest Atlanta, but never made it. He just entered the turning lane when shots rang out. Investigators tell me Felder was shot twice, once in the shoulder and again in the hip.
Dude trying to deliver food gets blasted. That's what I'm talking about. None of these pro-blacks are on here talking about this. None of them are on here talking about the stuff that black folks are doing to other black folks in the so-called Black Mecca. I don't even know why they call Atlanta the Black Mecca. There's nothing Mecca about it. It's terrible. It's one of the worst cities I've ever seen.
Bloody and wounded, he drove himself to this fire station just 3 minutes down the road, seeking help.
I need help. Oh, God.
Felder was rushed to Grady Hospital in stable condition. As for the person who ordered the DoorDash meal, I spoke to him exclusively off camera. He asked not to be identified, but tells me he opened his door expecting his meal, instead found officers with guns drawn. After a few questions, officers determined he was not involved in the shooting, and he was allowed to go back inside his home.
Like I said, guys, I'm waiting on the pro-blacks and the Pan-Africans and the Black Lives Matter and all these different groups who love going in on white folks. I'm waiting on these people to come out and be honest about what's going on in these black neighborhoods. I'm waiting on them to come out and say, hey, it's enough is enough, and black people need to stop doing this to each other. You know, it's easy to be upset about the George Floyd stuff. But what are we going to do about the rest of it?
A crime alert at 11. DeKalb County Police looking for a gunman tonight who shot and killed a man in broad daylight. You're looking at surveillance video of the suspect there. You can see him carrying a gun, hanging by his side. This happened near Candler and...
Kill somebody in broad daylight. Now, that sounds like a person who's not worried about law enforcement. Why should he be worried about law enforcement? They ain't doing nothing. They just let them do whatever they like.
McAfee Road. New tonight, CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy speaking with the family.
Yes, George Floyd is a nigga. Or, no, excuse me, was a nigga. I did a full live stream about his record and everything that he's done. George Floyd was not a good person, never was a good person. This idea that he's somehow an innocent victim and everything that happened to him is crap. George Floyd was a horrible guy. Matter of fact, I got some videos from another channel that I might re-upload to my main channel. They're live streams. I might take them down and re-upload them to my main channel. And they're older streams where I talked about all of this stuff.
Jamie.
Yeah, good evening, Rick. Chaotic and emotional scenes for family and friends discovering their deceased loved ones. Authorities now searching for a gunman who simply just strolled off after firing the killer shots.
I wish he was here, and I wish I could have been there for him.
Family and friends mourning the death of a man they say was a kind soul.
We're really hurt.
Oh, here we go with that. Every time one of these thugs gets shot, the family always come out and say how kind and great they were. He was such a nice person. He would never hurt anybody. So how come all his photos look like he just got off parole?
We don't know what's going on.
And of course, the obligatory ratchet female gives an interview.
He's a good person. He never had.
Come on. This dude was not a good person. There was a reason this guy shot him.
Any type of arguments, you never see him mad.
Police say just before 1 p.m. the man on your screen unloaded multiple rounds on the victim, affectionately known as Doobie, according to family. Police say when they showed up, Doobie was already dead. Witnesses I spoke with...
His name Doobie. So you don't even know his real name. Doobie. What kind of news reporting is this? Doobie.
Would say everything happened so fast. Many customers were in the Slight Edge barbershop and hair salon next door when the shots rang out. Luckily, no one else was injured at the time.
Look at all that glass. Look at how many people could have been killed. All this death and destruction down there in Atlanta. No black people saying anything. But the ones like me that say something get called a coon for it.
Police say currently they are only looking for one suspect and that the shooting doesn't appear to be random. Doobie's sister told me she had just come from another funeral only to find out her brother had been murdered.
That's her life now. Going from funeral to funeral. Because that's how much shooting is going on in Atlanta. Imagine how terrible that is. You just leave a funeral just to turn around and go to another one.
The family say a vigil will be held to remember the father of two.
He just started his own business, his club promoting business. It was taking off for him. He's a great father. He has 2 children
that he probably don't have custody of and probably haven't seen.
That I know gonna miss him.
So tragic scenes there for the family, and they did ask me to let the public know that there are pictures of Doobie's body out there on social media, and that if anyone sees it to please report it so they are taken down.
Yeah, why do I get the feeling that Doobie got what he deserved? I'm not very sympathetic to niggas, so you gotta understand. You guys, I'm tired of black folks lying so much. Tired of them blaming every single stinking thing in the world on white people. There are no white people involved in these shootings. This is all black folks killing each other. That's all this is. And it's fine time that somebody says it.
The shots kept going off, and she said there's a shooter in the mall.
Gunfire sends shoppers scrambling for safety. A holdup happening inside a Cobb County mall this afternoon.
Now a search is underway for 3 suspects. The robbery happening at a jewelry store inside Town Center Mall. Jamie Kennedy outside the mall tonight.
I've actually been to that mall, Town Center Mall, and I've actually done work inside of that mall. I had to clean the exhaust system for a restaurant in that mall, for a Chick-fil-A restaurant in that mall. I know exactly where that mall is. I've been there. So, terrible, man.
And Jamie, you spoke to shoppers who were there when it happened. This had to be scary.
Inside the mall trying to rob it.
Scary.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. They told me they were terrified inside. Everyone scrambling, going in various directions, trying to get away from the multiple shots that rang out.
Today's could be my last day.
Shoppers and employees at Town Center Mall in Cobb County reflecting on a Thursday unlike any other they've experienced.
And I just walked into the store and I heard boom, 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 boom. Just a series of loud noises. And I said to the worker, I said, what was that? And we both froze. And the shots kept going off, and she said there's a shooter in the mall.
Cobb County Police say they received an active shooter call just before 3:30 p.m. They say when they arrived, they discovered A&M Custom Jewelers had been robbed. Video from inside shows people scrambling to get out. Employees and customers, some mothers holding kids, ushered through corridors trying to get to safety.
Because there were people in the store with us, it was kind of just like, okay, we need to keep them safe first. We got them all in the back because, I mean, they're...
Why are they hugging? Ick.
people, there was a baby in there and a toddler. The police came and got us, put us out.
That's gotta be her girlfriend. Ugh. And they talk about black guys that get with ugly white girls. Look at this. You got a ratchet with an ugly white girl here. Why ain't nobody calling her out? But hey, most black women are lesbos now. We all know this. They all licking carpet now because they claim there ain't no good men out there. So this ain't unusual. And it is Georgia, so it's a chance they could probably be related.
They told us that the shooting had happened near the food court.
Police say 3 armed men in ski masks robbed the jewelers and fled before police arrived. Luckily, only minor injuries to one person has been reported.
I'm glad that I'm alive because today it could have been my last day.
So they run up in the mall with ski masks on and rob a jewelry store.
Exclusive new video tonight of a coordinated takedown. Police bust an identity theft ring operating right here in Atlanta. This man and 4 others accused of stealing strangers' information and using it to make money.
Jamie Kennedy is live in Atlanta tonight where police...
That's right, boys and girls. They're not just shooting people, they're stealing people's identities. Once again, Atlanta has become so lawless. Atlanta has become so horrible that any kind of crime you can imagine is being done down there by black niggas.
Made the arrest, and Jamie, this was a very intricate operation.
Every one of these videos is from Atlanta. Every single one. And there's way more than this. I could have showed y'all 20 videos if I wanted to. I'm doing this just as an example of what's going on in Atlanta, and no black people are calling it out.
Yeah, absolutely, Rick. It was very well coordinated. Now, this is the parking lot.
This British dude is getting a lot of work because we keep seeing him.
Where they found Shadarian Mitchell, but it's
Shadarian Mitchell. Listen to that name, Shadarian. Guarantee you he don't have a dad. Guarantee you he was raised by a hood rat mama.
what police found in his car that really piqued their interest.
Hands up! Hands up!
Body cam shows the dramatic.
Oh yeah, this is the reason why they end up getting killed. Because instead of putting his hands up, he's trying to escape. This is how they end up getting killed by police.
Dramatic takedown of a career criminal. Atlanta police tracked down Shadarian Mitchell on a GBI warrant for possession of a gun by a known felon. Moments before, you see Mitchell confronted by officers in uniform while undercover officers come from behind. Mitchell spots the officers. He slams the car into reverse, smashing into an unmarked APD car.
See, that's how they end up getting shot. You smash your car into a cop car, and then you wonder why they firing at you. But nope, it's just the racist white man. Shadarian didn't do nothing. These evil racist white cops are trying to take him in for no reason.
And inside the car is what piqued investigators' interest.
They found evidence inside of his vehicle that indicated that there may be some more fraud stuff going on. So they started digging a little bit more into that. They searched his computer, and I think it was a computer and a cell phone.
Police say they found that Mitchell, along with several associates, had been stealing people's identities.
We were able to determine that they were opening unemployment claims with the state of Georgia and filing for unemployment.
Look at that. Filing fake unemployment claims. So they stealing money from taxpayers. And toting guns and robbing people. Filing fake unemployment. People out there hurting, people who done lost their jobs, and you got these motherfuckers filing fake claims, stealing money from the government and from the taxpayers. Say it with me, boys and girls. Say it with me. Niggas. How much more evidence do we need? They need to be eradicated. We need to make a new movie, The Plan to Eradicate Niggas. It's time. It is time.
With that fraudulently obtained information.
According to police, the crew of 5...
This motherfucker ain't never had a job in his life, but he's stealing unemployment money from people who done worked. That is so slimy.
were fleecing the system during the pandemic. All 5 have a lengthy criminal background. Police happy to have thwarted an operation that could...
Slap the like button, people. I know this ain't a big stream like my other ones, but y'all can still hit the like.
Would end up costing the state thousands. As for Mitchell... Now, police believe that the Mitchell was able to get the personal information of people and the people he worked with through either phishing or email scams or even stealing people's mails.
Stealing mail. They should charge him with mail fraud. That's a federal crime right there, stealing people's mail. So he should get some fed time. He should get fed time for that. I think I showed you that one. Showed you that one. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I want to make sure. Yeah, that looks like all of them. I could have got more, guys, but I didn't want this stream to go on forever. This wasn't going to be a huge, long stream. But I just wanted to give you guys a short update. You know. Listen here, asshole. I know who you are. You that fucking fag that made a video about me and you kept posting it in my chat, hoping that other people would click onto it. The problem is I blocked and deleted it every time. Nobody's gonna watch your video that you made about me with your 5 views or whatever it got. Okay? So stop coming in here trying to pretend like you one of the people watching me. I know who you are. And your channel ain't gonna go nowhere. Wasting your time. Nigga, like he posted his little sorry ass video in my comment section like 20 times. But all my channels are set to automatically hold every comment. So it blocked it every single time. So nobody clicked on his shit. Just a loser. Like I told you, these guys can't get over the fact that I'm growing. I'm back on track like I was before all that shit happened. They can't get over it. It's killing them. Well, you're going to have to learn to get over it. You're going to have to learn. But yeah, I think I'm going to get some of my streams, ones that you guys ain't seen in a long time or ones that a lot of people haven't seen. And I'm gonna fix them up a little bit, change the thumbnails on them and re-upload them on my main channel. That way you guys can get some of the old flavor along with the new stuff. Look, I'm making no excuses here. If I'm gonna waste my time doing this, then I'm gonna get as much as I can out of it. So I'm gonna do the damn thing. And all my haters, keep coming. Keep making your videos. You ain't gonna stop me. You making me stronger. Yeah, we're doing a podcast tonight, but you're not. Dude, you're too young. I'm not letting you on my podcast. And I told you once. Anyways, I got some stuff I gotta do. This stream has been long enough. I appreciate y'all coming out as usual. I'm going to work on some of this other stuff I was telling y'all I was gonna work on, and reposting some of these older streams, stuff that people need to see, that a lot of people haven't. A lot of it has been privated or deleted, so a lot of that stuff I'm gonna put it back up again. I'm gonna repost it, and because guess what? People do that shit all the time. People repost old videos or old... Matter of fact, YouTube even tells you to repost or repackage old videos in order to gain new subscribers and stuff. So I'm going to take their advice. I'm going to take some old shit off one of my old channels, repackage it, and put it on my main channel. So, and if you don't like it, I don't care. Don't watch it. Anyways, boys and girls, I've said enough. Let me get my butt off of here, and we'll do the podcast at I think it's 6 o'clock. We'll take care of that, and then I'll be done with content for the day, and then I'll leave early in the morning, and I think the next thing I'll probably do will be later in the afternoon or in the evening, because I'm gonna be on the road in the morning. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out.